Welcome back to another Guardian Sales video, fellas. We are gonna do some guild bosses. Just woke up, slightly have to pee. That's gonna help me focus. It's gonna get that maximum damage. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Or I'm gonna show up because I'm recording. Either way. Either way. I've already lost a teammate. I might reset this one. Let's just go and see how we do. I actually have defensive stuff on my MK and on my Bianca because in practice they were dying so freaking much. But I just did a practice where it was like 3.3 million, everything was good, and so I was hoping that would happen. But of course, since I'm filming, not so much. He jumped, he dodged that, so I probably am going to reset this. I'm not even doing the strategy. You get one reset per day. That's why I like to do this boss first, because this is the one where I'm probably going to need it. Alright, tick-tock. Oh, I didn't reset it. Oh well. Yeah, I did 3.2 or 3.3 million on practice, but my MK died super early. That sucks. Let me show you the strategy that I was supposed to do. But I was too slow in that last second. I was trying to hit the button to reset. You can hit the mini-map, which it's an easier target to hit, but it's whatever. It's whatever. As long as I do over 2 million with that team, I don't feel completely horrible about it. This is practice, and then I'll share the strategy that I wanted to talk about. So, strategy 1, get hit by all the things. When the boss says a little jump, you can't hit him. And then during that, I haven't been successful, but I think I did. Yeah, I forgot to do the strategy again. But at least my team is alive a little bit longer. Okay, here's the strategy. You hide in the corner, and then he's against the wall when he comes out, so you get half the number of projectiles flying around, mainly those little green balls. I believe the green balls do, there, see? Most of the time you do take that hit, but it's a small price to pay to not have green stuff everywhere, killing your entire team. See, this is the damage I should have done. Hopefully I don't die. Like I said, 3.2, but I suck, and I messed it up the other time. But hey, you can see the strategy. So you hide down in the bottom corner, and then when he flies in, he's against the wall, so you get less of the green things flying all over the place, and then your team hopefully stays alive. So, it's just that Murphy's Law of when you film, you're going to screw everything up. But anyways, moving on. We got a lot of bosses to do today. My Earth team out damages my Fire team, and the Fire team's the one that you're supposed to be using in this one. We are gonna put crit everything because Mayreal has a kit that requires crits. So there we go. And then I'll double check and see. Attack cards on you. And attack cards on you. Alright. Let's do practice. I did 2 practices before that that harvester hit, and I still screwed it up, but whatever. Alright, let's not take that hit in the face. Yeah, that's what we're doing practice. I want to get that range. This dude hits hard. Get away from that. I don't know any special strategy on this guy other than not taking a heat wave in the face. I think that's the strategy. My Mayreal is 75, so I'm not expecting any crazy damage on this. Super fun to play. Very, very strong in arena. And I was kind of thinking about going all in on Mayreal, but they kept coming out with crazy heroes. That's pretty much the damage I would expect. Relatively easy to play. She's got some movement, especially if you crit. But there's a big difference between a 4-star and a 5-star Mayreal. And then also it's not limit broken. So, but hey, it's still good contribution. So we're going to go in and do this. But I don't think there's any special strategy other than just don't get hit by attacks. Yeah. Bang. Look at me not getting hit by attacks. But my earth team does more than my fire team. It is what it is. Boop. Got him. There we go. It's kind of lame that his telegraph is red, but the background's red. They use a lot of red backgrounds. I wonder if that's intentional. Especially like on... Is it Orbital Lift where they do that? No, Orbital wouldn't matter because you don't play it, but on high level stuff where you actually do play it. So hey, we did some decent damage there. Makes up for the lack of deeps that my Garam team did. My Garam is extremely geared and extremely strong, but the rest of his team is all weak as hell. But you could say the same thing about my Earth team, I guess. My Bari is super geared and everybody else is relatively weak, so I don't know. And then here is my best team coming up. Where are you at? There it is. Alright. I put the most skill damage on that one because they're the leader. I'm putting crit cards on there. And you get my third best one. She's in training room. I'm so close to beating Orbital Lift 535. I'm so close to beating 535. But she doesn't like to do enough damage, so we're stuck there. So she's in training room. I used to use the Minotaur on Nari, but I think the Sharpshooter is better. Minotaur is probably better for the leader. Actually, let's take a look at this in a second. I've got an idea. Actually, where's that Minotaur? Skill region. Hold on. What if I put that on my knight because there's more skill regen? Okay. So attack versus basic attack. Skill damage versus skill damage. The big thing is the crit. You're getting 5% crit chance, and this one's not MLB, but you're getting 10% weapon skill regen speed. Maybe that is going to be better. And then I can put that here. Faster weapon skill regen? And let's see how much you have now. So 26 plus 30. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. Let's try that. Usually I do sharpshooters, but I think the leader of your team shouldn't use a sharpshooter. So you get more weapon skill regen speed, but whatever. Checking my chain. Chain is good. Let's do one practice. Gas is relatively easy. I like having future knight as the leader because you can put the shields up because he hits you a bunch. He always does that charge, and I got my shield up right before he did the hit. You can put this in the corner. That was an okay attempt at doing that. He's gonna throw stuff at me. I hit the wrong weapon skill thing first, so I messed up my chain. But it's practice, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Put the shield up before he hit me, at least I'm doing that right. I should try to fight him in a corner, so I can put the little spinning things away. Oh, and I'm doing it wrong. You need to do Nari first. Yeah. So, did not get the shield at that time, because I was slow. And you're supposed to put that in the corner. That way it doesn't slowly eat your whole team. So that's practice. It's good that I did that, because I misplayed a couple things, but 6.2, I think I've been doing 6.5 on this. But let's go look at the chains real quick. Oops, god dang it, I hate practice. Let's actually just do the practice though, since I pressed the button out of reflex. And I'm gonna try to... You don't really have to worry about all the shields that I keep doing. It's a little bit extra. I didn't finish that chain, or that weapon skill. Yeah, I just kind of want to get to the chain skills. So if I do Nari first, and that's at any time. Okay. I think that works out. Nari gives crit, and so you want to do that before you do everybody else's stuff. And I'll be curious to see how much of a DPS difference it is, if anything. That got interrupted. 2 of the weapon skills got interrupted because I wasn't focused on the timing. So in the final battle, if I don't screw that up, I think that'll be a big deal. We did less there because the weapon skills got messed up. Okay, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Alright, boys. I don't think we've used the reset because I failed to reset on the Garum run. But whatever, we won't need it. We won't need it. Shields up. I'm gonna try to play this corner. He always does that charge. I didn't mean to do that. That was real bad. Maybe I'll use the reset. We'll see where the damage is towards the end. Not great damage, but I'll keep it. 6.2. I was thinking if it's over 6, I'll just keep it. So I got interrupted at least once on my weapon skill. I should have just waited for him to hit me, then done it, but it's all good. It's money in the bank. So there you go. Every once in a while my Garum team will disappoint, but it is a low-level team. So this one, like, they're all maxed out if you include Eva being in the training room. I guess let's just run through my teams real quick. So my basic team, I have Gabe on there because I'm not doing a light team in this raid. If I was, I'd have to switch it around. I'd put Tinia in there. But Tinia is on my Earth team, which I'm using. And this is my Earth team. I think this is going to be the Earth meta for a while. Rue could definitely get replaced by something. If you needed a healer, I'd probably take Rue out and put in Aoba. But you don't really need a healer. So I think this is going to be set like this for a while. And my Rue needs to level up. I probably have enough XP to level somebody up. So maybe Rue will be the one. You know, I could just do that now. Or maybe you can't level people up when you're in this mode. I dislike that, like, there's certain modes where you can't, like, upgrade your gear, or you can't, like, level up the heroes. Like, what? Just let me do it. Like, yeah, the level button is gone. I don't know why they do that. I'm not a fan. Here, I just got MK, just geared her up, but you can see these 3 heroes are 75s, and they're pretty weak. I have to put defensive stuff on Bianca and on MK because they die every single run, and even with defensive stuff, they still die sometimes too. So maybe I should just go back to using attack, and if they live, they live. If they die, they die. I don't know, but I don't think the damage difference is that great with this team, unfortunately. But my Garam is super crazy geared, but these guys are definitely holding him back. And then I just got Lilith, and that's where a lot of my leveling XP stuff is going these days. But I will finish Rue. Lilith's good. She's got her weapon. I just need to obviously gear her up. And the Lupino weapon is MLB, but she got reset. And I will level her back up. This is my main PvP team. Put that back on. I told you Bianca had to have some defense. Looking strong. I stopped leveling this up because I finally got the statue to 4 stars, which means it's usable. So I'm going to level statue up all the way, then I'm going to go back and finish leveling this up. And then I need one more statue thing to 5-star the statue. And then I'm going to go get the healing one, the healing merch. But you guys will hear about that when that happens. I think you need the healing merch to go super far in Orbital. I think you have to have it. So, but what is this? That's that one. And then this is the big one. I should switch these two. The difference is Gabe's weapon's not MLB and Nari's weapon is MLB. So maybe. But this is my Colo team. Colo team doing its thing. That's my fire team. Obviously, not super strong. Needs a lot of XP. Needs a lot of bunch of stuff. But I can still do like 2.5 million on the fire weak boss with this team. So it's okay. It's getting there. And then this is my orbital lift team. I think I took the light team out for now. And I was using this for, this is the orbital lift team. That's what it is. I don't know what I was doing with this. Oh, in Demon World, I had, if you attack the citizens and you become a 5-star criminal, you have to fight a boss, and that boss is really, really hard. So this is the team I used to kill that boss. And the boss would either 1-shot or 2-shot Future Princess. But since my Ogma is so strong, he just tanked her in the corner. Maya kept him healed up, and then I just used Gabe to slowly damage that boss down, but it took forever. One of the hardest bosses that we've seen in the story mode so far, but hey, you get a new cosmetic that I'll show in a second. But and then we're back to basic, and you get the whole deal. Let's actually show that gun cosmetic. There it is. Looking good. Whatever. Do I have a skin? I don't like that skin. That's weird. Alright, let's go level up some heroes. But that is... what's up? So I did 6, 3, 2. And then... we're pretty solid in 11. We spent a bunch of the week up as high as 9. But... things have got settled now. We're over 100 mil in front of best chefs, and then we're significantly behind Exiles. Do Exiles, man. They stepped it up. It's tight between cafe and paper. That's pretty tight, man. And then, where am I? I'm 17, so I'm like in the middle. But that's that. Let's go over here. Hey, look at that. Well, I'll level some heroes up and then we'll wrap it up. Let's get Rue. Because she's super close. Level up. Bang, you're done. Totally should have done that before I fought the boss, but we didn't. I've been telling people for a while I think Future Bob is gonna be a hero. What if the basic tank was Future Bob? Come on, fellas. You didn't know you wanted that, but now that you know, you do. And then leveling. Do I do Lilith? I'm gonna chill on the fire heroes because I'm not using them right now. I'm not using lights right now. Yup, it's Lilith. My Lilith team does like 3.5 million on both bosses, the Dark Week one and the Fire Week one. Yep, she's almost done. So if something happens and like Harvester's dead and I'm not using my GRM team, I can have Lilith in the training room, and then I can have good damage on my Dark team, is what I was trying to say there. But there you go, fellas. I'm letting my fire team be neglected. I thought I was really going to have to focus the fire team, but since I joined this guild, we actually have a lot of fire DPS, and a lot of people use their earth team on the Fire Week boss anyways. And if your earth team does more damage on the earth boss than your fire team does on the earth boss, then you don't really need to worry about your fire team at all. So that seems to be the strat. I haven't really looked into the new hero. She's a fire ranged DPS. So we'll see. Looks fun, but I don't know. That's what's up. That is all the things. As always, appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.